the game on the road. Okay. What are we on? This one. Okay, welcome back to an At the Ends of Eras stream. What was it? Yesterday, Sunday, one of those days, we got trapped by a guy, interrogated, and then we can escape his devious trap, which is basically just kicking us in a hole and telling us to stay there. But he's intimidating, he's a scary guy, so we stay there. And then we find a secret hole, and then we wind up literally just right back where we were, but we see this guy, a friend. And so now what we need to do is we need to find the evil thing, which is literally, I just like ran out of steam last time because it's like one scene. We just need like one room. I just realized I have like, I'm opening up Krita even though I could just open up Paint, which like is 15 times faster. In fact, can I make the scene in the time it takes Krita to load? Not quite. But I should just start using Paint instead for this storyboard scene because, like, Krita's better for painting, but it's so slow. It takes like a full minute to start up. It's ridiculous. Especially for these quick sketches, all I really need is, I think for this area, let's start with, we need Sadok here as like, I'm trying to figure out what exactly it's going to be. But what I think it is his nose in here. His old face. We need to really capture his age in this. See, this is how faces look. This is how beards look in 2025. There he is. So he's in some sort of trap type thing. And I think what it is I'm trying to figure out the exact mechanics of this. So let's go to Nightlight. So yeah, the final thing that we need is the confrontation with some sort of creature to save Sadok. He is like, he kicked us in the hole, asked us questions, and then we sort of like talked him down from like just outright shooting us. And so he's run off to investigate these disappearances and all this stuff that he's had on his mind on his own. And while he's doing that, we're escaping from or we're trying to like get out of the cave without him noticing, essentially. But little do we know, he's already been trapped. He was already captured by the creature. And so what we're gonna have, actually, what if it's another illusory room? Because what we've had so far is these sort of projections, as I've been calling them. What if we have it as a hospital? That would be strange. And what I'm going to say here is basically, I think it should just be kind of a maze almost. So like, let's just put my goals for this, since I'm still intending to like implement this in like mostly 3D, I think. Let's just put that here. Platforming in a strange hospital. And so what I'm imagining for the scale of this is like, you know, you're here, for example. Is this how to spell labyrinth? I think so. So, you know, I'll just get like the general gist of a hospital in here, since I think this is going to be strictly, like, visual art. I won't even try to make this for now, just because I also kind of just want to get it done. I've been working on this one quest for a month, and the entire point of the storyboard format was that I would not have to spend a month on each quest. But who knows? Maybe it'll come faster for the following ones. Since I'm also just trying to figure out like how all of this is going to be designed. Well, actually, now it's been closer to 2 months that I've started on this. Because I switched back to At the Ends of Eras in June. Ugh. Okay, well, for now. It'll be also, let's put, like... We don't really need this anymore. We're just gonna have, like, rooms now. And I'm just gonna put, like, people like this. So, like, interactive people. And then probably more rooms here. Okay, and what I'm thinking with this is, since I said before that, like, people have been going missing. What's happening is this whole thing is some sort of illusion. And in reality, these people are being, like, used in some sort of, well, what I said before was they're being dissected for their brains, and I think that's going to be true. And it'll basically only be this one in the operating room, and these other ones will still be safe in some sort of, like, containment. And actually, what I might want to do is have some, like, keys and things like that, so that way it's still, like... how exactly would it work? Like, what was this place? I should, like, say words. Yeah, and I'm also just gonna have these here, because I think I do actually need some sort of adventure game mechanics here, of, like, going from room to room, finding things, and figuring out, like, where the projection starts from. Because that's been, like, the rule for these of, like, let's go to project, 2D, scenes, whoops. Eventually I'll figure it out. Nightlight? There we are. So this is roots or projected. Oh yeah, I forgot that it does a kind of annoying thing where it automatically flattens it when you save. So I'm gonna have these, like... say actors. And yeah, eventually more vertical. I think I'll need to have some sort of core thing for, like, if there's a bunch of lights on a projector, I'm gonna signal, or I'm gonna basically tutorialize more complicated illusions that have multiple lights, but they can be destroyed from one central place, rather than the individual lights. Basically, nightlight, so nightlight 2, investigate the cave. No, we don't need that now. So Sadat comes around. So we know... what is this? Oh yeah, the other disappearances. And we no longer need this, because that's not how this works. And does this... yeah, I think this is all fine. Okay. The, hospital. So basically, tutorialize the core, controlling several projectors. Visual design, highly vertical hospital. Yeah, because eventually I'll have to figure out what it actually is, and then why it's, and then how it's structured. But okay. I think this is a good enough start. Take your time, Godot. I know importing one PNG is an extremely complicated thing. Okay. So what do we need? Hospital. Oh, core is what I called it. So we'll call this Roots Cave Core. Oh, come on. Okay, here we are. Scenes, quest. Well, I guess now it's going to be actually Crab Hill, Roots Cave. Okay, projected scene, that's what I need next. Where would that be? I'm thinking, is this going to be a mechanic that's only used in this quest? That could be interesting. Because I do have, like, various mechanics already that I only intend to use for one thing. But okay, hey, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I'll just do that for now. So let's call this, Roots 4. And for now, this is just going to go to, scene button. Back to caves. What would this be exactly? I think it'd be the Necropolis entrance. Which is, I can't actually tell. Oh, it'd be up here, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to change this to a, scene change. There we go. Man, I don't know how long it's been since you've seen the game, but yeah, it's the storyboard version. Okay, and also, so from here, we go to here. Okay, and this is the one where now we need the core. Okay, so now we can go this way, and then we're here. This, and then, actually, why are these, yeah, well, CH Roots Cave Core. Okay, let's start with that. Oleander. Oh yeah, let's actually see where we are in the dialogue. So what does he make of this? Okay, so has follower Oleander. Actually, let's do... Okay, and then main nav at ch roots cave. We need to get back into the caves and find Sadok. So you can go on your own, or let's say okay. So if we are not in the caves, we can do that. Otherwise, if we aren't in speaker nav at ch roots cave core, let's say maybe those doors. And then let's say, so now this is the root of our thing. Roots cave. Or no, roots cave core. Actually, so it has to be some sort of illusion. Okay, let's see if this all works. I think the notifications on NPCs are broken still, so I won't get a nice little, like, exclamation point next to his head. Yeah, sad. Is there anywhere we haven't checked yet? Oh, I see. We haven't actually... CH Roots Cave Core... Oh. Oh, it does work. Huh. Does it only not work on Sadok? Hang on. So what's the difference between this dialogue checker and Sadok's dialogue checker, or Oleander's? I think it's the same. I think it works the same. So maybe there's just some other bug. But okay. This is impossible. This has to be some sort of illusion like the other ones. I would bet anything Sadok is in here somewhere. And I'm going to say, like, not stat, night, light, found, Sadok. Oh yeah, I forgot. They need to speak as if Sadok is still, like, awake. Because they don't know that Sadok is unconscious. So I'm going to make one of these for Sadok. Let's do a talker. Oop. There we are. Hmm. Oh yeah, we also need, I think what I'm gonna do, for now, I might just do a simple, like, you find the thing that's causing the illusions and then beat up the guys. But okay, for now I'm gonna have a bunch of this stuff. Okay. The way these will work, these will be in root stuff. I'm gonna say, patient 1, 2, 3, or, operating. Let's say, I'm gonna say here, you can hear their breathing. Okay, they're operating on this patient. They're covered by a blanket. You can't tell what's happening. I'm gonna do, coughed equals 0. What is this place? Who are you? And then, like, what on earth are you doing in here? Or what in God's name? Or, like, have you seen a man? Beret, beard. Alright. There we are. So all of these doctors are going to have a visual name doctor. Let's see, then we need our stuff. So all of these patients are going to be in the same thing, like that. Let's have roots B1. Oh, whoops. And also this needs to be patient operating. Patient 1. Actually, let's just call it patient normal. And then patient normal. And finally, patient Sadak. And let's have these guys, we'll start with Doctor. And they'll each have a unique ID. And then I'll say these two. Well, no. I think... Let's have here, journal, note, night, light, doctor. Okay. Player has follower NL Oleander. Oleander readies. Wait, no. His hand doesn't need to grip the holster. We know what he's doing. So, Oleander grips his handgun in the holster. So, if Sadak came through this way... I don't see any reason why we can't. Or, what would it be? Let's say that, actually. I like the idea that Jackie... Oh, wait, no. I keep forgetting this. There we are. Yeah. Let's say this. Covered by a blanket. We can't tell what the surgeon's doing. We smell blood. Actually, and I'm gonna say here, not, stat, night, light, doctor. Okay, and then we need patient Sadak. So, player has follower NL Oleander. So you recognize him on this bed, fast asleep. Otherwise, one of the patients seems familiar. You realize it's Sankun Sadak. You could barely see him. Okay. Another thing here, journal, notes, night light, found Sadak. Actually, is that what this is called? Sadak found Sadak? Yeah, found Sadak. Oh wait, wrong place. What's in this thing? Oh, I see. I was imagining like a V2 of the thing, but I think what I'd actually do is just do like a loop. And then I'd have some way of like having arguments within the branch. Well, I'll think on that. That is something that I'd really like to have soon. Well, eventually. Because right now I have to do like loops through go-tos and conditionals and it sucks. But alright, you recognize him in the bed, fast asleep. You can barely recognize him like this, sleeping soundly. So we found Sadak. In this strange hospital. What happened? Let's see, we're gonna need a few things here. Okay. So otherwise, let's get this here. We need to get the premiere out of here. I guess I'll just leave it at that for now. I need to figure out, like, what is the plan here? Do we just grab him and go? Do we need to get everything else? So here, oh. Oh wait, I see. Stat here. No, wait, no, it was an oleander. Okay, I should have looked at that error message more closely. I have no idea what the problem is. So, failed to execute not stat, nightlight, found Sadok. Okay. Now, patient is asleep, you can hear their breathing. This is impossible. It has to be some sort of illusion like the other ones. I would bet anything Premier Sadok is in here somewhere. Okay, and then... What is this place? Who are you? What in God's name are you doing in here? What is this place? The doctor says nothing. It makes your skin crawl. Oleander grips his handgun in the holster. He gestured to stop him from doing anything rash. They're covered by a blanket. You can't tell what the surgeon's doing. You smell blood. Oh my god. Come here. Oh wait, hang on. Let's just have this here. I found Sadok. Otherwise, we found Sadok, because what I need now is... Wait. Okay. Could we just take him? If this is an illusion. Or let's say this could be some sort of trap. Or let's say this whole thing is almost certainly a trap. For all we know, Sadok himself could be an illusion. Alright, let's see. Trying to figure out how to get my, like, cords to not, like, be in my way. Okay, the main thing was my microphone cable. Oh wait, I just realized. Oh, oops. I keep, like, switching around my, tablet and my keyboard, and then forgetting, so I just, like, reach all the way forward, like, an extra foot to reach my keyboard. But okay. For all we know, Sadok himself could be an illusion. we should break it first. So let's say we should break the illusion first before. Should break the illusion over this place before we go any further. Right now, let's have this be up here because I think this is Jackie's first instinct. So I don't see why not. And then Oleander at him. But the sheets. He doesn't budge. These aren't blankets. So let's say it must be a light. And this is one of those cases where all three of these lead to the same place, but just in very slightly different ways. Because our next step will be to, like, figure out how to break the illusion of the hospital. I'm realizing, why would they just let us, like, do this? Like, why would they just let us walk through here? Maybe they're stupid. And they just think that this illusion's actually gonna work. But I'm also thinking, like, perhaps they trap us in this room? That could be interesting, actually. What I'm going to do is, once we examine this patient, we switch to another room. And from there, like, they basically close it behind us, and then they will, Yes, yes. I know what I must do. So we do need stock here. And I think what I'll need to do is make sure that you can't break the illusion. Well, maybe you can break the illusion first. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Okay, this will be Sadak with his balding hair. I don't know what his hair actually looks like. So let's have him, so he's something like this, basically. I'm also realizing I need this room to be larger, I think. Well, I know what I can do instead. So yeah, I think what they're gonna do is, we see Sadak here, and then the room locks. And then one of the doctors appears, like, because they don't have to be visible like this, like these actors are. 180,000 errors. What are these 180,000 errors? I should probably check that. Well, take your time, kiddo. Okay, roots, core, Sadak. Oh wait, yeah. This is now in Nightlight. Let's have a doctor in a mask. Don't they have, like... Isn't this how scrubs work? Let's have this for now. What if there was something like they actually had like a syringe here? How would you hold a syringe? This is basically how it works. I mean, your thumb would be further away, but that's okay. Okay. Core doctor. Okay. And then I think... How do we actually get out of this room, then? Do I want to figure out an actual escape room, or do I just want to figure out, like, Hmm. Maybe just something like this. So for now it'll be like yeah, I don't know, hospital stuff. So this will be roots, core, fist, real. Maybe maybe you can take down individual components of the simulation. Oh wait, no, this is projected. And then that means that this should be actually called Sadok projected. Okay, so this one deleted. Okay. Let's say take him and leave. Or let's say leave without him. So actually, this one should be ID Sadok. So that way, because this should actually probably be the actual NPC. Let's say base NPC. Okay. So what is the issue here? Oh, was it writing this every frame? Evaluate on call to stat? No, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, I'm going to clear these. Oh, it is. Okay, that does make sense because every time when we're in a dialogue checker and write the error, that causes an issue. Why does YouTube keep disabling my loop and shuffle in the playlist? Okay, whatever. So we're gonna have, like, you kill the guy. And then, let's have the doctor down here. Hopefully the player, like, has a gun by this point, or else it's gonna be kind of awkward. Okay, so now we need a few more scenes. Oh, wait. What do I need exactly? Go back to cave. Go back to the generic scene. We're gonna need, roots, core, office projected. Let's do doctor first. Oh, wait. Okay. And then roots, core, Sadak. What am I looking for? Probably in the quests. Probably the exact one that I needed. That one. And then, new thing here. So we need roots, core, office. Okay. So if we, let's say, we shouldn't try to get him alone. Okay. Let's do, what if they try to say something? No, what I should do is I should use snippets of conversations that happened in the cave. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's get to Sadak. Let's do, Oh, wait, no, this is the wrong stuff. Where's our interrogation? Hmm. Oh, keep looking at the wrong things. Let's do like a plus, or like state, add stat, Sadoc, NL2, Q, join us. Okay. And this way, I want it to feel like... I think it's... My goal is for it to be oddly familiar. It will be kind of tricky, though. State, get, stats. This. Otherwise, what will he say otherwise? I keep looking at the wrong thing. Oh wait, actually, I guess I can also look at Oleander. But I should be looking at these two mostly, because I want it to be a conversation between Sadoc and you. Let's do this. Actually, what if we had, like, format... I'm gonna do this. Okay, dialogue UI. Now I need to figure out how to actually make this. So it should be the viewer. Actually, let's go to the original scene. Oh wait, no, this is in, yeah, this is in the add-on scene, isn't it? Yeah, so let's not do that then. So what's our default font? I'll say Avaria... I want to, like, expand the spacing. And then extra spacing there. Okay. There we are. So now we have extra font, extra colors. Actually, I just realized, does narration not have italics? Okay. You can see this in action, so if we talk to this guy again, it's staring at you. Let's do, erase stat, night, light, doctors. Oh wait, what is it called? Nightlight Doctor. Okay, and now, if we talk to it, what is this place? What is your involvement in this place? So now, okay, now I'm cooking. I think the big thing that I want to do is not have the, okay, that's actually going to be kind of tricky. I want, what do I want actually? I think I know what I want. When we do messages, we need to add the viewer's name to one column. So yeah, we need 2 columns. I'm going to just change how this works now. So yeah, this is the aside template. So we need messages. This is not this anymore. I need to figure out a few things. Oh yeah, okay, so this is just a scroll to focus. Okay, change the type of this. Oh wait, no. Let's not do that right now. I'll just put that as like a little thing for later. I almost like went on a rabbit hole of like, okay, I'm just gonna put dialogue, make speaker have default font. So split it off into like, or split the messages into a 2-column grid. Yeah, let's not do that right now. Let's have a now to Doctor Who are you? State add stats in L2 Q God forbid. All right, what else could we have?
What is it you're trying to do with your life?
Hmm. 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 What are some good lines? I want it to be, I think, you know what, I can lay it on thick. Basically, I want it to be clear to the player that this thing has been listening to them. Let's say this. The most bizarre aspect of this whole situation is God's name. You know what? I think maybe, let's do this instead. And what we're gonna have is then, like, this here. Okay. So now you can do each one of them. Because I do think it's kind of fun to just, like, see what it's gonna say. I think I should set, like, I should probably have it so that they always, do this. Because I'm realizing it's gonna be very easy for me to forget this. Well, I mean, there's only like 5 responses, so I already did it. But that will be a thing I have to look for. Wait, why is this not... Oh, I see. Have you seen a soldier, Sadak, beret, boots, beard? A soldier you claim to be her daughter. It makes you sick. Its voice makes you sick, specifically. Okay, I think now what I need is to actually continue the thing. Context, trap. Let's say lock room. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, we need to go, we need now, 4. So this needs to have a script that is, let's do class main, what is it? What is this going to be called? Projected room 2D. And hopefully we don't lose all of these. We did lose all of these. But that's okay. Okay, function lock room pass export file var locked room scene. Okay. So now what we can do is we can go to the root scene, or we can like activate this. Oh wait. Let's see. Let's say Oleander. Okay. I thought this was, what is? Hang on. I'm gonna skip this part of the song, or this part of the album. Premiere. Okay, we're doing all this stuff. We should break the illusion before we go any further. The whole thing is almost certainly a trap. For all we know, Sadak himself could be an illusion. Oleander grabs Sadak and recoils. These aren't blankets. Okay. Let's say item or player has item pistol. Or let's do inventory count pistol. and we'll shoot him. Okay, and then exit plus context dot let's say attacker kills. No, what else did we say? Hang on, let's go to Oleander. Alright, and then I'm gonna do actually, let's do like player has follower, NL Oleander. Okay. Alright, this is Night Light Doctor killed. Let's say that. Night Light to Oleander. NL Oleander. Okay. And then what we need is function. You know, let's just call this next scene or something. Function hacker killed get tree current scene, go to scene path scene. And what we'll do here is just do the exact same thing where we have this what is this called? Cave core. Because then we'll just go to the office. And this is one of those cases where I still really need the like composition over inheritance, because this scene does not need to have this, but that's okay for now. Okay, so this one does need to have the I guess not necessarily core. It'll have projected scene. Projected Scene 2D. Why is that one bad? Hello, it's okay, there we go. Hopefully that didn't like delete anything. Okay, copy. Paste. This one as well. Roots core office. Roots core Sadoc. Okay. So now I think we can kill the doctor. And actually, we don't need the pistol here, because we're just going to have, like, that anyway. You know, let's just say that. Oh, wait, we don't even have this yet. Because we need the doctor, we need to go to Talker. Let's just say that, actually. Okay, core... Attacking Doctor. Oh, I put this in the wrong place. There we go. And then this should have the correct thing. That does. Good. So now we can talk to the doctor and try to stop him. Not quite. Starting label, attacking doctor. Let's just say that. Okay, we need to check the whole cave system. Only undershoots the doctor several times, killing it. And then I think what we do is we need to start getting things in here of like CH Roots Cave, basically. So like and we also need CH Roots Cave core. Okay, let's get, control, so this is gonna be like a real, like, escape. Layout, what am I doing? Node. No. I do... Just set this here. And then we do mouse. We ignore. Because basically, this is going to be our real node. And then talker... No, a scene change 2D. We'll put up here, this will be like our escape hatch. I'll have to figure out how it actually works, but that'll be how it is for now. Oh, and then also a button for the, like, light. Okay, good. And then scene change 2D as well for Sadok. Or I guess, do we need... I don't need that. I think the scene with Sadok in it is completely unneeded right now. So yeah, we'll just have, like, this one here. Actually, copy this. So we'll have this one be examine Sadok. So patient Sadok. Let's just have patient Sadok 2. And we'll have, like, context is dissolved, is wrapped in some sort of, is wrapped in roots. Otherwise, Sadok is sleeping calmly. So move him. Let's say, like, move him.
I can't imagine that for 1 second you're not going through the
Wake
exact same thing
him.
we are.
Dad, I didn't care about her. That's how
Leave.
you care about her.
No. You love your sister.
Dad, I should be dead. I really should be. I mean, she can do things and she can draw and she can make. I just do nothing. I can't do anything. No, I can't. No, I can't. I'm nothing.
Alright, hang on. Okay, He stirs, but barely. You know, actually, I think this door should be locked until, so let's do night light, core. destroyed. Okay. So we need to get Premier Stock out of here. Stock is sleeping calmly. Move him. You try pushing him, it's no use. Blanket has a texture that's unnaturally rough. Wake him. You try shouting and tapping his face. He stirs, but barely. Boom. Okay, we need to have this have a fade image. Oh, right. Wrong one. I mean, most of these need this, because... Okay. And now we can escape from there. Oh wait, and actually that means that once we actually get the stat, so... we need to have this, Oh. Hang on. So if we get dissolved core office. Let's have, like, not, Nightlight Found Sadok here. State, no. Save load. State. Add stat. Night light locked room. Or core. So if we have not state state get stat night light core locked room. I need so many like namespaces for things. Actually, we can just have this be like this. Oh no, this isn't right. Oh yeah, it's dissolved. In fact, let's do it chronologically as I usually do. So we need this to go back to roots core or cave core. So escape room. Oh right, we need this now. Well, I guess we can kinda just do the exact same thing again. Then we can kill him. Then we can just do this again. Now we see this. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so now we need to figure out somewhere to go, somewhat to do. And also I need to figure out, like, I think once you've killed this creature, everything needs to be hostile to you, but I'm gonna ignore that for now. Well, actually, I'm not gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna put in here, state, get stats, night light, slash, what was it? Go to here, core locked room. We'll just have like a to do. Actors are now hostile. After escaping the doctor trap, or after escaping the trap with Sadok. So none of this means anything anymore. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. None of... Yeah, this dialogue doesn't even exist anymore. I'll just put it to do here. Okay, let's say this, so like state nightlight locked room, crap. Let's have this be like so they've somehow shocked or trapped the Premier in here. Whatever it is. Actually, let's have that be like otherwise here. Oh wait, no, we found Sadok. Oh, I see. Well, I know how to do this. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna have anything terribly interesting. I'm just gonna have one final thing. Well, actually, I think it would be interesting if escaping through here actually means that you escape into something out here. So I'm gonna have a condition. Oh wait, no, we need secret passage. Okay. Secret passage. This will be Roots Cave. Roots Core, secret passage. Okay. Huh? Oh, I see. Need to bring this back. Okay, and then this secret passage leads out to here, and then that leads into here. So I'm gonna have a control. This is gonna be like oh wait, no, we don't need that. So what is this? State, stat. I'm about to sneeze. Dissolved slash roots core. What is it called? Roots slash core office. All right, let's see this in action. Okay, so that exists. And so now we just need, I'm gonna just make a secret. I'm just gonna platforming in a thing and then a cool like monster and etc. Platforming. Maybe it's more cave. And I'm thinking I want lamp and flora. Let's say roots, rock, moss. Core, projector. And then oh wait, no, we don't even need this. I'm literally just gonna have like I'm just gonna make it shit. Okay. Roots, core, projector, reel. A lot of stuff. Okay, new inherited scene. We're gonna need a few things. A projected scene, and that means that this needs fade. Projector, reel, roots, core, projector, and then scene change. Oh wait, do this one instead. Back. Go back. Cave core. Okay. Send us there. Oh wait, did I? Hang on, save this as something else. Roots cave. Oh wait, okay, I see. It wasn't that bad. I can just rename this. Phew. So that means this actually is the same as the other one, roots core. And then button. And actually, I could make a special button that always just, like, when it's pressed, it calls, like, dissolve on its parent. But oh well. We don't need these. Okay, and now this one needs projector. Which should work. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Change type to scene change. I keep doing that on accident. Enter secret passage. Okay, so now we can go into here. We can click this thing. Goes real, all spooky. Come back out here. This should all be all spooky. I'm just gonna make... I don't know how it's gonna work. And then we'll do roots, core, real. Okay. Boom. Did we not save this? Boom. Okay. See, now these are hostile after escaping the trap with Sadak. Or... Actually, that's a good question. When we do the core projector, I think it should also have, like, child projectors that it does. Projected scene. Let's do, I know what I can do. If there is a child scene that is also a projected scene, or what I'll do instead is export var child locations string 4C child locations Actually, I guess we should do that not in this set dissolved function, in this one. So there's dissolved, dissolved emit, dissolved location ID true. 4C and child locations will do the same thing. And there we are. And that way, it'll automatically do that, and we can have, like, oh wait, this needs to be an array of string. Roots core office. I mean, technically, I don't think that you can actually find the door without it, but, I mean, maybe you could. Core locked room. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's also have, like, state, get, stat, night, light. Oh, wait, no. Dissolved, roots, core. I guess we could just have, like, state, any stats. So let's do just function any stats. Keys, array, string, allow index is false, bool, true. or k in keys r equals r or no and get stats a. If not r, turn false. Actually, we don't even need that. We can just do if not get stat. In fact, can't we just do like turn keys dot any function s turn get stats s. Turns a callable in the element and returns true. If the callable returns true, the method should take one variant and return a bool. Okay. State.anyStat dissolve for its core on call to any stat. Oh yeah, because we can't actually do array of string from Godot or from like expressions. Actors are now hostile after escaping the trap with Sadak. So now Sadak is wrapped in roots. He's badly bruised. So I think now what we need is the ability to have Sadak with us. Badly bruised. So let's player has follower NL Oleander. Let's just say Oleander cuts at the roots. Sadak out. And this will be player add or we need like an off-screen Sadak now. Or maybe we just need main speaker follow player. Because yeah, like this one. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think I have a trick. I have a tricky trick. Bring this in here. So this is the this is our original NPC, but we use all of this stuff instead. So we basically just override. And we'll even override the ID here. So basically the reason I'm doing this is so that now I can just do main speaker follow player here. Actually, well, why don't I just have this in Sadak's thing? Yeah, let's just have that there. And it'll be like roots core knocked out. Or like Nightlight 2. Let's say that. And we'll disable special dialogue. Like disable special dialogue. And hopefully disable special dialogue still exists. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now we should be completely incapable of, like, talking to... Oh, Oh yeah, we need to bring these back. There we go. Sadok is wrapped in roots, he's badly bruised. Oleander cuts the roots and pulls Sadok out. And now, we have Sadok in here, but I just realized he's still not, like, now he doesn't quite work right. Sadok is wrapped in roots, he's badly bruised. So now, let's do, like, a journal note. So we'll have, like, not. Player has follower. Sadok. Note. Nightlight, Sadok. Read. So, skip. Pull him out. Struggle. Free him from the roots. But you don't have the ability, aren't strong enough to carry him. Let's say... Oh. Let's just... We need Oleander for this. So pull him out. You aren't able to... You aren't strong enough to cut the roots without... Otherwise... Leave him. Okay. And then let's do, otherwise, Sadok is unconscious by Oleander. They've somehow trapped the Premier here. We need to destroy this entire place, whatever it is. Okay, save and exit. Next step. Let's see if we got this all. First Nightlight Part 2 is broken. Oh, right. Because, Nightlight Part 2. So I think right now NL2 6. You want help looking for Sadok? Let's do 7 once we get this back. So NL2 7. Sadok. Let's put that in both of these. And then it'll be knocked out. This will need to do player add, or state add stat NL2 progress. And what I'll do is I'll just add that here with NL2 progress. Save and, oh wait. There we are. Oleander's carrying Sadok. Okay. Now to 7. So I think once we have this here, should we just escape? Get out of here? I'm gonna have this actually be core, so dissolved, roots, core. And we're just gonna get out of here. Oh, where is that? State data. Dissolve, roots, core. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, still not working? So we should have... Oh. So much text. Okay. Now we can get out of here. Now let us get the hell out of here. So once we are no longer in the cave, let's say that. So state data, or no, main speaker nav at ch roots cave. Let's get out of this cave first. Here. The other peacekeepers can handle the caves. Mission complete. Alright, let's do a set date, set stat, NL2 progress completed, and then we'll state or journal complete task night light 2. I think I've had enough of caves for the time being. Okay. And then we'll do player dismiss, or like main speaker dismiss, player dismiss follower Sadok. Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we need all of these to be done at the same time, because otherwise the player could exit dialogue early and things get all fucky. Okay. Let's make sure that all of this works. Oleander, let's get Sadok out of here. The other peacekeepers can handle the caves. We should have... Thank you for your help. Oh, I see. The first response needs to be the one with the exclamation point, or else it's not gonna alert, because otherwise I'd have to do a bunch more stuff. And look at that. He does alert. Jackie, thank you for your help. I think you saved Premier Sadok's life. Eventually I'll have more dialogue there. What I want to do now is, first of all, put Oleander. So now we can go back to the city overview. And I'm gonna rename this. Okay. So this... Where is the hospital going to be? Maybe this room. Or this place. So this will be like Oleander Hospital. Task exists. Nightlight too. And this will be task is completed. Or task is complete. Okay, yeah, task is complete. So let's do NL2 completed. Get a glow. Okay, so now we come back here. Sadok is at there. Let's put Oleander. Here. And he will also have a conditional. This will be state get stat. Oh wait, no. Journal task is complete. NL no. And he might have some more things, so I'm going to keep that there, because I think Oleander or Sadok eventually gets out of the hospital. Basically, he's been badly beaten up, bruised. Let's have this. There we are. So let's just ask, like, where is Sadok? I'll leave that as it is for now. Why is that the question? Oh, right, I see. Logan Jackie. Well, actually, we can just, like, have this for now. Yeah. I'm just saying hello. So let's have some notes here. So like note Sadok when completed. Like state dot complete, or when no, task is complete. Night light 2. So I think task notes need to be before So nightlight journal is active. Task is completed, nightlight 2. Oh, we don't really need this. No, let's say, yeah. Let's have this, and then I'm just gonna have, like, new with the investigation. Where is Sadok? What happened to him? We found just about everything. Every one of those. So every one of those lights that makes the illusions. With them out of the way, we could find just about everything. Just to be safe, we're going to seal it up with concrete. He's at the hospital right now. He's not too hurt. Premier's at the, let's say, the hospital right now. He has some broken bones, but he thinks he's gonna be fine. Okay, let's make sure that this all works. So, use a note. Killed one of those doctors. So, what's new with the investigation into the caves? Every one of those lights that makes illusions was destroyed. With them gone, it seems we found just about everything. Just to be safe, we're going to pour a lot of concrete in there. You know what? I'm going to say... Yeah, what I'd love right now is like having a loop like this. And then you do that, for example. It'd be too much work. I'm just gonna put like a unique thing here and then like have like a back, go to loop 461, and I'll just have like, I don't even need this to be like meaningful, it just needs to be unique. So like, ask once, investigation, ask once, Sadak. Okay. And so I'll need to do the final conversation later. So what happened to Sadak? Oh wait, hang on. You wanted to talk again. Let's have this here for now. Yeah, I'll do that for now. So yeah, eventually I'll need to be able to figure out how to deal with this. Okay. So now really the last thing that I want is that final conversation with Sadak and then like the medium stuff. So I don't really need the, oh wait, no. Oh yeah, these are like 3D things. Light is replaced. Sadak comes around more. I guess that's happening. I don't, let's say maybe. So the final beast, Sadak gets trapped, Oleander comes back, you follow the specter to its lair, defeat the monster, do all that stuff. Aftermath, Sadak's final conversation, that's the important part. This one's good. Introduce tablet keys. Nah. Sadak's trap, your escape. You find something that lets you defeat the beast. I don't care. You get the door. And then, yeah, more dialogue for Oleander. Okay. So this will be the thing that I want to do. And then also impact from the medium. So I should start thinking about that as well. Where is that in here? Yeah, there's a lot of things that are like... I don't know what any of this means, so I'm just gonna complete this stuff. Fixes, start the interrogation dialogue after a fixed amount of time. The creature. I think I got all this now. And this, yeah, we can keep this here. How does the player know they can or should help investigate? The arrest, suspicion about the player, night schedule. I think this is all fine. What I'm going to put now is medium. So like right after talking, or like or Can you learn more in the... Or let's say after... After final chats. Okay. So now... we have a lot of stuff. Okay. Completed the quest, basically. Actually, I should double check that it's actually marked as completed in my journal. Oh wait, no, obviously it is. But I'll check anyway. Yeah, tasks and completed. Okay. So we finally have... So night lights, main plot. And then add UI. All right, get diff cached. New font. Oh, wait, no. And update to do. There we go. Okay. Phew. I am glad to have the bulk of this quest done, and it feels like it's basically fine. Like, now it doesn't feel like it's, you know, because now it feels like it's actually, like, substantial, it's interesting, it has ties into other things, like, what is the whole mechanism with this light and these actors, and, like, this whole, like, illusion system. It gives you some interesting back and forth with the characters, or at least more opportunities for it, so that I can expand it even more later. And we have, like, some twists and turns and interesting development. Rather than just, like, you're told to do a thing and then you do it. But alright, I'm gonna call that a day. I'm very satisfied. I was worried that I was just gonna, like, exponentially, like, continue working on this quest forever. But no, it's finally done. But tomorrow, I do have some more things to wrap up with it. The final conversation and the medium effects. But those should be not as big, I think, because it's basically things I already know. But okay. Thanks for stopping by. See you later.